Reset. 46. In the land of the living, I am grateful that our paths met. I sigh deeply as the air hits my face. I never thought I would ever consider Zambia as my home because truth be told I have never even known which place is my home, but here I am. A huge smile on my face and eyes glowing. Chad has his hands shoved in his pockets and he has this huge smile on his face. I can't believe I missed him this much and I am honestly glad that our paths crossed because apart from Kairo he is the few good things in my life. My convict sister is back home. He says as I walk towards him. I laugh. You are funny, I say getting into his arms. I missed you, he tells me kissing my hair and I can feel the honesty in his voice. I missed you a whole lot. We stay in this moment for close to 3 minutes before I pull away. Prison has nothing on you, does it? I chuckle. Of course it had nothing on me. I say flipping my hair which is all grown now. We get into the car and as he drives us home I look out the window and just smile. I am happy to be back. I wouldn't have imagined that I would spend 5 years behind bars. After turning myself in I discovered that Sue had anticipated things going south before dying and again pulled off some strings just so that I don't do life there. Prison life is something that I wouldn't even wish upon my worst enemy. I thought I had it bad 5 years ago but time in there taught me that my life wasn't so bad. I had to relearn everything I knew and just start all over again putting my life in order and now here I am. Kairo can't wait to see you. I can't wait to see him. You raised a good kid channel. That boy will always be yours. I know, I say trying to swallow the bitter pill on my throat. After I left home Chunga and Chad tried everything in their power to prove that Kairo was mine but they couldn't. The case dragged from one courthouse to the next and it only proved after a series of DNA tests that indeed Shimbi and Enchimunya are the parents to Kairo. It came as a shocker for me. I had to attend therapy just to come to terms with the truth and even though I am done with those sessions there is still a part of me that wishes that he was really mine. And I will never understand why all the bad things happen to me but I am learning to pray for the grace to be able to accept all the things I have no control over. How is he doing? Chad looks at me from the corner of his eye. He knows that I am asking about Enchimunya. All hell broke loose and he finally divorced Muno. Shimbi thought he would end up with her but he never even looked at her twice and from the updates I have been getting she is still bitter and that is more reason Chad convinced Enchimunya that Kairo was better off with me and not with Shimbi so he will be living with me still and they can see him anytime they want. I am not sure they even came to this decision but at the end of the day they owe me this. We get home and my eyes become teary to find a whole welcome back home banner in the living room. Chunga is popping a bottle of champagne with a huge smile on his face. It's good to have you home, Beatrice. It's good to be home. I say as I get a glass from him. Chad tells me that they are things he needs to do so he leaves and now it's just Chunga and I. I can't believe it's been 5 years. He says rolling his wedding band. I am here now and I am not going anywhere. I notice that his eyes are getting teary but he looks away. I am sorry for how I left. I didn't have much choice. It was the world against me and sadly Kairo was being dragged in all this. I had to make the decision as quickly as possible. We were friends, Beatrice. We were friends for crying out loud. He says now on his feet. And I am still the same girl you befriended years back. I am still the same girl you gave a job when the world had turned its back on me. Still the same girl, I say trying to stand. I am now on my feet too. He turns around and looks at me and I can feel the pain in each teardrop. I thought that I would never see you again. Or maybe you thought you would have to run the company alone and get all my shares. He laughs through the tears and honestly it is good to see him like this. I missed you Chunga and trust that I am here to stay. He laughs and we hug for a few minutes before we both let go and put ourselves together. He leaves after an hour because he needs to pick his daughter from the nursery. I am happy that he is happy and his marriage is going so well. It still breaks my heart that I wasn't there for his wedding ceremony or any other important thing that happened in his life afterwards but this is a lesson for me never to be an absent mother, friend or sibling. For an hour I just switch off and try to affirm all the good things in my life. I haven't had it easy in life, but at least I still get to have the few, and for that I will forever be grateful. I take a quick bath and dress up. I text Enchimunia that I am on my way to his places. I need to see Kairo. Your friend and author, Winnie. Hibiscus.